you're better off dead. At least you'll get some peace of mind. You're out on the track, they're right on your back. Boy, they're gonna hang you hard. In 1878 was the year I remember so well. He put my father in an early grave, spun my mother in jail. Now I don't know what's right or wrong, but they hung Christ on nails. 6 kids at home and 2 still on the breast. They wouldn't even give a pail. We sing, oh Ned, you're better off dead. At least you'll get some peace of mind. You're out on the track, they're right on your back. Boy, they're gonna hang you high. You know I wrote a letter about Stringy Bar Creek, so they would understand that I might be a pusher ranger, that I'm not a murdering man. And I didn't want to shoot Kennedy or that copper Lonigan. He alone could have saved his life by throwing down his gun. We sing, oh Ned, you're better off dead. At least you'll get some peace of mind. You're out on the track, they're right on your back. Boy, they're gonna hang you high.
Radio and welcome. Why does my face look like that? I don't know. Just that, I guess. God knows. But welcome everybody to Arma 3 training in 22nd Mine Arms Regiment. So, without further ado, let's go into the game because my thing is for some reason fucking lagging. Rightio, Mr. Ball.
Yep.
So what I want you to do is first off just with that weapon that you have in your hand, just put it at the end of the stairs there. You can collect it after. Alright. So down the range you can see a few targets, correct?
Yep.
If not, you can also do Control / to change your viewing distance. But today we are going to be measuring you on A and B course, which is the first road and second road, and then from there C, D, and E is the more extreme. So sort of C is sort of between marksman and rifleman, D is marksman, and E is all the way at the very back, and that is sniper. Pretty sure you can't get that far with the gun, but if you can, extra credit points to you. So can you just go and pick up the rifle on the ground, please?
Right.
Okay. As you probably can see, by doing Control F, it puts your gun in safety mode. Safety mode is no joke important, especially when people around us or around are wearing or aren't wearing ear protections. Speaking of ear protection, right, I'll give you earplugs because you don't have any. Okay. So what I want you to do now is I want you to go up to the bench right in front of you, and you'll see 2 mags there. Just take 1 mag, thank you.
It's not picking up. Right. Took a while. Right.
Reload your weapon. Okay.
Did.
Right out. I want you to press F once to turn your weapon off safety, but double tap control to just put it down to your side.
Right.
Okay. So I want you to shoot number 1 target, which is the closest, and number 2 target, which is the second target behind it. So you can aim your weapon, put your earplugs in, and say fire, or you're gonna fire 1 shot per thing. So say firing, and then shoot your shot.
Firing.
Good hit.
Right.
Second
If
target.
I hit it, does it go down, by the way?
These ones don't. Only reasons because sometimes I like to spaz out and go to space. But I can see your hit markers.
Alright. Firing.
Oh, that was a knee shot, but good work. Okay, we're going to go to B final, which is on the right hand side. You see the guy that's at the road. I want to see if you can hit that shot.
Alright. Firing. Don't think I hit it.
No, you did not. You missed it. You missed it by a touch. You want to go? Yeah, you can go again.
Fire.
That was a miss.
Third time's a charm. Wow.
Yeah. Shoulder shot. Broken arm.
Alright.
Rightio. Well, what I want you to do now is swap the mag that is in your weapon with the new fresh mag.
Takes a while to pick up things like.
So what I want you to do now is this one is going to be the same 3 targets, but I want you to do a 3-round burst. So you can do it single or you can do it automatic.
Alright. I'll do it single.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Fire.
Good. Next.
Second target. Fire.
Ooh, double shoulder and a headshot. Pain and then relief. Good shooting.
Right.
Third target.
Think I got it. Yep, like that. Fire. How was it?
I saw one ball hit and it hit dead on his head.
Alright. You might need to go a bit up then. Right. Should I go again?
Yep.
Alright. One.
And I saw 2 shots and it was gut shots. Still good. It can wound a enemy very easily. With those credit scores, I'll do a quick analysis. You can just continue practicing if you want, while I just quickly add up your score for that. Two fours, headshots, which is headshots, 3 arms, 3 guts, 4 rounds missed, 14 score, minus 6. Rightio, Mr. Board. Sorry.
Yep.
You got an average score, which the average score is between 20 to 62. You got a score of 43.116. So that's quite average in this unit.
Alright.
Unless you're like a staff sergeant or sergeant first class, which is a sniper, and he is in the 80 to 100. credit. Okay, so that was your rifle training. You basically got to know that no matter what, that's the first thing everyone's going to learn. But what are you looking to do in this unit again?
Mostly anything with bombs, honestly. Grenadier or demolition expert.
Righty. Shall we do? Let's have a look. If I just teleport us back to the HQ real quick, we can just both have a look on the map on what we will do next for your training. Okay. Right, so what we have here is up the top here. That's the firing positions there. What we might go down to the grenade course, and then we'll do a demolition one, which I believe is on South Range 5.
Alright.
So you good with that? Grenades and then demolition?
Yep, if need maybe, I can do a medic if you're free for that, so...
Yeah, we can train you up on anything you would like. Like, we got a full kit on things. We do have a dedicated medic, which is Sergeant Dell. Even though he's a sergeant, it's the highest ranking a medic can get for a dedicated medic. But we can train you on basic stuff so you can keep yourself alive until he gets to you. But we'll go down to the grenade course. Let me turn this on. Yeah, I'll get us a box of grenades. Okay, so in the box over here is all the grenades you can grab, and just put your weapon in there as well. So just grab the grenades and grab your weapon, or put your weapon in there.
Right. Does it not take a while to pick up things?
What do you mean?
Because whenever I put it in my inventory, it just takes like 5 to 10 seconds to go there.
Yeah, sometimes it does that with desync. We don't know what's up, but recently the server's in a more high ping state than usual.
Alright.
Also, can you just double tap Q or something, because you're just
So,
yeah, just probably grab the weapon, because you're currently looking like you're on an angle.
alright, am I good now?
No. Yeah. Oh yeah, there you go. You're up straight now. Okay.
Alright.
Let's come over to the grenade course. So on the grenade course, we got 3 major things which you gotta say once you throw a grenade. First is pin pulled, throwing grenade, and then, well, you don't really say it, but then when you say throwing grenade, everyone on the grenade course you'll have to duck behind this wall, otherwise fragmentations will eat your body armor.
Right.
So, if you do Shift G, you can actually hold the grenade in your hand, and you can change the mode on how you throw it, and also by pressing middle mouse, it will clock the grenade, which is the best tactic when you are a suicide bomber. What I want you to do is I want you to, whatever you keep on is to switch over to mini grenade. Yeah, it just says mini grenade. Do Shift G, and I want you to.
Hold on, mini grenade.
Yeah, I gave it to you.
I have an incendiary. V40.
Yeah.
It doesn't show as mini grenade. It just shows it's V40. Yeah.
Okay. I want you to try to hit that rock over there with the grenade.
Right. Seems easy enough. So pin pulled and fire. Right.
Yeah. So pin pulled, throw and grenade.
Stronger. Alright. Pin pulled. Throw grenade. We just ducked.
Yep.
I think I overthrew it.
Yeah, you did. You got it all the way over there where the bushes are.
By a bit, but yeah.
So if you were clearing a compound, you had to throw a grenade and your friendlies were behind a wooden wall there, and the enemy was at the rock. Pretty sure your friendlies, if they survived from the fragmentation, I'm pretty sure they'll be putting a couple words to your name.
Yeah.
Okay, for your incendiary grenade, I want you to try to get it somewhere into that little construction bit there. So if you just want to come over this side a little bit more so you get a better angle on it.
Can you point it at again? Just... Yeah. Alright. In between them. Right?
Yep, so incendiary straight into that building.
Oh, into the building or between the buildings?
Into it.
Alright. Guess that's fine. Pinboard and throwing. Yep, I guess
See,
that's fine.
with the incendiary, you have to mind it has a shorter fuse pull time than most grenades. It is an average to 5 seconds for a normal grenade. For incendiary, it's between 2 and 1 second. So maybe you pull it and it will light up instantly. Very random.
Alright.
King of Rome, the reason why we aren't using smoke for safety is because we've got to teach people on how to avoid fragmentation, which is the biggest killer for our unit, and I will admit that. What grenades do you have left in your inventory?
I have 2 frags and the smoke.
Right, what we are going to do, we're going to get the frags and we're going to do a wall bounce. So what we're going to try to do, okay, we're going to come over here, just where this little sand mark is here. I want you to throw the grenade and try to bounce it onto the wall there.
Pounds and like get it over the wall, or
yeah, make it hit the wall physically, like in the middle.
but stick to the wall.
It won't stick to the wall, it will bounce. It's called a bouncing grenade. But that's the trick. It's called bouncing grenade.
Yeah, but it's gotta be close to the wall, right?
You'll be fine once you duck behind the wall.
Alright. Pin pulled, thrown.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Bounced a little bit. What we'll do now is smoke. Oh, see what way it's going. Okay, we're going to do the smoke grenade and fragmentation grenade at the same time. So I want you to throw the smoke somewhere in the middle and throw the fragmentation grenade somewhere where you threw the smoke.
Alright, I can do that.
Stream is a bit laggy as well as it's a bit jittery. Yeah, internet. That's why.
Alright. simple grenade, throwing grenade.
The smoke you don't have to crouch. Oh, you threw a grenade. Oh, that's right. Okay. Yep, that was good. So what that is basically, if the wind wasn't as strong as it is on the course today, you'll be throwing smoke. The enemies will be thinking to either rush them because you're rushing them with smoke cover. So the best bet is to throw smoke, trick the enemy, make them rush you within that short period of time, throwing a fragmentation grenade, which then injures more soldiers than, shooting a couple bullets down the range.
Right, yeah.
So let's have a look. I'm gonna have a quick look at the demolition sites. That's anti-tank. Okay. So as a demolition, there's 3 phases to a demolition. You have demolition blocks, which will blow certain objects up. You have demolition IED, so putting an IED on the road, and you also have demolition emergency, which what we call it is basically a explosive or something. So as a demolition guy, you'll have to go and disarm this so-called device.
Right.
So I'll teleport us over here. Get a box, and then I'll place things.
Oops.
Okay. Okay, so in there, I was going to place the ID, and then basically we are all set. So your first objective is there is an artillery piece from the Russians, say Russian versus in Russia, for example. There's an artillery piece. We're about to finish and clear out from the compound. So what you want to do is now go up to the truck, set your block underneath the truck, set the firing device, or paid firing device, and then come back here.
Right. Copy that. Equipment, explosives, plates, and 1 is enough, correct?
Yes, 1 is enough.
Trigger. And fire in 3, 2, 1.
So I want you to go somewhere down there. I will play as a enemy, and I want you to destroy my vehicle for me coming down the road, but also hide it enough where I can't possibly see it.
How can you're gonna drive them road?
No, this road right here. Same road we just blew that truck up on.
So is there any way to hide, or should I just use
You can do it on the side of the road. You can do it possibly anywhere.
Alright. Should you look what I do, or should I?
No, I'm currently getting you a bomb suit, so I'm looking at civilian.
And IEDs automatically go off when a vehicle drives over them, right?
Correct.
Alright. It's set up. Hopefully,
Right, yeah. I'll check it in a second. Let's just quickly grab this. Okay. Bag for this one. And then I'll hop in that vehicle and drive down the road and see if I see the ID or not. Okay. Oh, I think you've made a bit of a mistake there.
I've seen the
Let me have a look.
wheel drive over it.
Did you set the pressure plate at all?
Don't think so.
Well, setting the pressure plate is one of the few things that, you know, you forget sometimes. So just set the pressure plate and I'll get you back.
Pressure plate. How do I set the pressure plate?
It should come up as a pressure plate. If not, then
Through the ace interaction, right?
yes. If not,
I only have the diffuse thing. I don't think you've given me a pressure plate.
right, yeah, hold up. We'll get a just pick that up.
The ID.
Yep. Pick the ID up. We'll just get a anti-tank mine then. No, the anti-tank mines work.
I just did.
Right behind you is the box with the anti-tank mine.
Alright, got it.
Just go place it on the road and set the
Alright.
Set the pressure plate.
Oh, does this need a pressure plate as well?
Yeah, it should say there's a pressure plate.
I only have a diffuse thing. Thingy. Hello?
Hello? This has never happened before. So let me see if I can do it. Right.
Should I pick up the other ones? Or should we try them?
Let's have a look now. Okay, try. There's another anti-tank mine in there, so you can use that one. And also there's a PM M2, which is an anti-personnel mine. Is it letting you?
Nope, only fuse.
Odd. Hey hamster. Hamster. Okay, I think he's AFK. Right, yeah. I don't know why that's not working, but we'll get that looked at. So, just run back and I'll teleport you back.
Yeah, what's up?
We have a bit of a problem with the mines. Can't set pressure plates or anything for.
Depends on the mine. It's even allowed to be a pressure plate. Unless it doesn't say a pressure plate, you have to set it off manually.
Yeah, no, we with any even the what's it called IEDs, it's not showing up. It's just doing vanilla shit.
Which explosives are you using? Are you using like the?
I'm using the other ones.
The ones you can carry in your inventory.
Yeah. I'm not talking about the vanilla mines either. I'm talking about the other ones, the better ones.
Yeah, like the cup and RHS ones.
Yep. Rightio.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure to set off manually.
Mr. Board, I am going to set you up in a special loadout. I just designed it on the fly, but is this your bomb suit? Grab the toolkit that's in the. If you haven't grabbed the toolkit that's in that box, and I'm going to set up a little thing for you.
Ooh.
Okay. So, in that house, there is a live IED. Your job is to use your personal vision better off doing a first person moving slowly, and find that IED. It's somewhere in that ruined place.
Alright, am I timed?
You are not timed.
Alright. Bismillah.
Yeah, but take your time. Take your time. Yeah, but be careful, that live ID is still active and will kill and explode you.
And it's fused.
Good
Oh my
job.
god.
Well, you have completed the only, well, you are the first one to ever complete the 23rd Combined Arms Regiment's demolition course.
Hey, what's my prize?
You are, you can be demolitions expert whenever you want now.
Alright, nice.
Right. So that means in the map Lithium, you will also get a sports called, well, now Mr. Board. So what I have left on the agenda, so let me have a quick look at the roll call.
I've just thought of something else I forgot about as well, which is anti-tank.
Anti-tank. We can get you set up
Yeah.
on anti-tank. We'll do an anti-tank last night as just having a look at this new map. Where are you? You're there, and I have your name is the Japanese characters, but it's okay. I'll update that in a second. So you
Am I
have
Japanese in Discord?
no,
Or,
when in the
it's,
roll call and ranking, when you first join, we copy
Right.
down all the information if you end up staying. So we just have it there.
Yeah.
So we have finished your field training. Radio training, you were on that mission, so you would have used the radio. You don't want to do tank or aviation, do you?
I do.
You do want to try that?
No, tank as in driving a tank itself. No.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, I was about to say this because unfortunately with tank, since you aren't a corporal or higher, you don't have the ability to apply for a commander for a tank.
Yeah.
Aviation is mixed between 3 different aircraft types. You have jet fighter aircraft types. That's right. Jet fighter, piston fighter, helicopter,
I
or
cannot fail a plane whatsoever.
no.
I'll need to apply myself beforehand.
So we'll do tank and aviation. Radio and medical stuff. It's quite simple, so I'll just put you down as a double check yellow. Radio. You are now classed as an active personnel in the 23rd Combined Arms, so hopefully you join ops at least once a month. So your promotion date for right now, you are now classed as private Mr. Board. Your promotion date for me, because I'm logging books all the time, you are now promoted on the 21st
Of September.
of September 2021.
Right.
Okay, So, welcome aboard, Mr. Ball. Board?
You.
Sorry for calling you Ball. I don't know why.
It's alright. It's alright.
Just,
I
you
know
know,
what
it-
you're about.
Maybe that's my nickname to you. All right. Everyone gets a nickname in this unit. That one's yours.
What's Fox's nickname?
You fun?
What?
Oh. Well,
I said, what's Fox's nickname?
we either call him the Viking, or we just call him.
I did it the last time, not gonna lie.
So I'm going to get a box over here, and you can get out whatever AT you want to use.
Oh, I could just choose. Yay.
Yes. The AT calls, it's usually whatever you want to choose, whatever you feel most comfortable in. So let me quickly get the Arsenal and full Arsenal. There you go. I'll add some X down there.
Awesome. Launchers. Think I mostly use single-use ones. I actually wanna train about using lock-on stuff because I don't really know how it works. That would be possible.
Yeah, we usually use the cup javelin for lock-on targets most of the time. It's just
Yeah,
it's a bit easier, but also not at the same time.
Yeah, I've never used the javelin, but so I need training for that. But right now I'll use this whatever I have in my hand, M136. Give me a target to shoot at. Actually, believe it or not, I think by chance, but at the same time I wanna think it's by my professionalism. I've had a flying aircraft with a launch mission. So you could add extra to that.
So we got all these destroyed Vics you can shoot at, and the one at the very back I'm just letting it warm up so I can teach you on the javelin. One rule on the AT field: please say before clear back blast and at least wait 5 seconds before firing, just so
Yep.
people can get out of the shockwave in the back blast.
Right.
So you can fire, and I'll just wait for that vehicle to warm up.
No, so where is the vehicle I'm supposed to be firing?
The vehicle for the javelin is all the way at the back,
Oh,
but all these other destroyed Vics you can shoot at for the meantime. So you guess the range and all that.
alright. Firing launcher, click clear back blast. Back blast clear. Firing. Do I not have a round in it? Oh, I haven't reloaded it.
Misfire.
Again, clear back blast. Back blast clear. Fire in 3, 2, 1. Think that's a
Ooh.
hit.
Good hit. I believe that would be the wheels knocked out.
Nice. Good enough. I'll get the javelin then. Javelin.
Okay. I gotta get the javelin too because I gotta do it at the same time to remember how to do it.
There's a good texture javelin and there's a bad texture javelin. I think I'll get the good texture one.
I personally use the cut one because it has thermal lock on.
Alright, then I'll get that as well. missile. Alright, teach me, Sensei. Hello?
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember how to do this. It's been quite a bit of a time. Yeah, it's been a real long time. Just let me I gotta fucking look it up. It's been about, I say, a good 4 months since I last used the javelin.
Alright. Is it really that hard, or just looking up some website? I think he's looking up some websites.
Okay. Clear backblast.
Backblast clear.
Firing. That did not go down, did it?
Went up, and I don't think it's going down. That's a fail.
Okay, for some reason that won't work. Smokey usually knows about it, but it's been a long time since I've used it.
Hey, Sam.
Yeah.
Sam,
Yes.
have you tried pressing?
You done?
You tried pressing?
You cut out when you start trying to say whatever you say.
Press. I think you need to press tab on the javelin.
Yeah, I did first tab.
Oh. Landed, but not on the vehicle.
Try the other javelin. I believe the other javelin is just a simple
You gotta be in thermals for RHS as well.
Yep, so just use the RHS one.
Alright.
It's a bit of a rambling experience for me. So once you get up, there we go.
Okay.
Is it loaded?
Reloading.
Rightio.
Then.
So what I want you to do now is I want you to press N if that is still your default key. Switch to thermal.
Yeah.
Use the plus key to zoom in to that white looking vehicle. Then I want you
White?
to, yeah, the white looking vehicle.
Yeah, baby. Done that.
Okay. So I want you to hold tab. The box will come up and it will go down into a smaller box, which then will have a cross in the middle. Once you see that, you are locked onto the target. Then you say your firing words.
Back blast there. Firing in 3, 2, 1. Nice.
Just missed it, actually. Oh, there we go. There you go. It's off and fire now. Rightio, good hit.
Thank you for the marvelous training.
I'm not the best at it. I'm not the actual proper training officer, but because Focus is a bit lazy, he will not.
He said he would make my training hell. I'm kind of thankful you were here.
Yeah, he's a bit of rough, but once you realize what's happening, it's pretty easy to go with him.
No, I'm saying I'm not saying he's an asshole. Just he said that because I was an asshole to him.
Alright, that's him.
Right.
So now that your training is finished, I just want to show you one thing with this mod list. If actually, I'll let you do this first. Just get yourself like a desert type loadout, because this is somewhat desert, somewhat woodland. So just somewhat of a desert loadout.
The weapon and everything, right?
Yeah, I use VSM personally because that's my favorite.
You're welcome.
Use an AK. Arco. What now? Alright. I think I've got it ready. Should I bring medical stuff like bandages and all that?
No, this is just for a screenshot that you've passed. Another question too. Have you ever had a tank shell fly over your head at all?
Huh. I've had a tank shell fly under me, but not over me, actually.
Well, the one thing you don't want to personally hear, especially in battlefield, is one of these shells.
Oh. Was that a sniper shot?
No, that was actually a tank shot, believe it or not.
Oh, a tank.
So if you get up in your pedestal or AT pedestal, you'll be able to have a look.
Holy shit, that fucking made me jump. Just give me a warning, alright? I've memorized it in my head now.
See, if you hear that sound, run. Just
Alright.
see wherever your squad leader is going, follow him. If he gets shot, see who's second in command, and if he gets shot and it's just you privates and corporals, run. Run for safety. Find your friendlies, other friendlies in the field.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
And if you end up getting lost in a enemy ambush happens to you and they tell you to surrender, don't surrender. Use your grenade.
Just go on.
Because very soon we are going with a few other units to do a war game, 24-hour war game event. So this server will be up for 24 hours, and there will be different events that are happening at different times. And one of the first events is called the Invasion event. You have a NATO force coming from landing crafts onto this small, tiny, compact beach, with Russians heavily armed, ready for whatever you have at them. And it isn't AI versus players, it's actually it's sort of a PvP. But it's meant to just combine their units as there's a new Arma 3 group treaty thing going around, which all unit commanders, which is me, have to sign and fill out and test. So
Right. Yeah, that's nice.
So also another thing too, so if you want to just go into the Arsenal inventory for me, well not the actual inventory, but yeah, the Arsenal.
Right.
At the very bottom, underneath the voice, do you mind clicking that little patch symbol? So if you scroll down a little bit down, maybe about halfway, you'll start seeing USA plus or whatever, and then you keep going down, it says US Army, E2 private.
E2 private. Right.
I want you to click on US Army E2 private.
Right.
Whenever we're doing somewhat of a realistic op or op with people actually doing their suitable roles, just have that on your side, so when everyone's in combat they'll be able to look at you and remember by your name, what your rank, name,
Nice.
and what you're suitable for. But because you are a demolition expert, you will be getting a promotion very shortly to private first class, which is the start of actual demolition. So at this point of time, you are still classed a basic rifleman, but you will, once we get processing through, you'll be able to go for your private first class test, which is demolition, AT, and map reading, so different terrain levels on different other things, which is helpful sometimes.
So what was the last one? Mac training?
Map. So if you look in your map, see how it's got 61, 46, and 42, for example.
Yeah.
That's the height of elevation. In private first class, you are meant to help out your team. Privates are just there to be, unfortunately, this is what we call it, but just meat shields.
Yeah.
But a private first class, you do have a bit more responsibility, not as much as a private though, but our ranking system is from private first class, corporal. Those are the small ranks. Then you have sergeant, staff sergeant, sergeant first class, sergeant major, and sergeant major of the army.
Yeah.
But if I send you, let me have a look where it is. Okay. I'm about to send you a link to our roll call. At any point in time, you can have a look at this, and you can see exactly what is updated.
Nice. Alright.
I'll move your name up and change your name later tonight before I actually fully go offline. Yeah, you can see, general roster, the ranks, which has to also be updated. There's a few things in there that needs to be updated and reverted. you also got chain of command, which needs to be updated. Keys, so some things. Tank training, heli training, pilot training are visible to people at the moment. All the other training ones aren't because they're still under redevelopment. If that makes sense.
Right, yeah.
Other than that, we'll go over to. Well, you want to save your loadout for me, and I'm going to do hashtag missions, and we're going to go over to not Livonia, what's it called? Lithium, and we're going to take a screenshot of you up on the stands.
Stay.
Okay, got that saved.
Yep.
Okay, it's not wanting to do hashtag. Oh, there we go. We're going to go Livonia. Okay, just go into Alpha 1-2 team leader. Just go in there for now.
Roger that. Just hold on.
So on this lithium map, this is at the moment one of our main maps we are using for operations, which will be commencing shortly. On this map though, we do have a live mod which automatically puts AIs into the server when you go into towns. It could be civilians or anything like that. It will be changed soon to be better because currently when you spawn in, if there isn't a Zeus, you will become across some enemy players, as opposed to say.
CHZ and is initialized.
It's just loading in all the things right now.
Alright, just spawn.
Fortunately, I can't spawn until it's loaded in. Why is this taking so fucking long? I'm just gonna go back to the lobby. I don't know if it will teleport you back there, hopefully not. It might actually crash on me. I feel like it's taking a bit of strain on my computer for some reason. Hamster, are you available at all? Ah, he's fucking muted.
What's up?
Are you available to take a screenshot for me? My thing's not loading properly.
Yeah, give me a sec.
So, Mr. Board, when you spawn, you'll see a room on your left-hand side of spawn called the chill room. That is where the arsenal is, but unfortunately I don't remember the code, so I didn't put it into the boxes. But as soon as Hamster gets on, he'll put them to full arsenals. When you spawn, you'll see a building behind you. That is the High Command room. it's basically for the high commands to talk about the next operation or like things during the mission to see if you're eligible for being promoted.
Right.
And then also when when you spawn on the once you have the first gate on the right hand side, you'll see that staircase. That's where we usually take the pictures after operations or before operations or during promotions. Might load in, might not. Oh, there you go, I'm loading in.
Hey Sam, did those guys? I know it's did they ever finish some of the internet shit?
No, they haven't. They're still working on it. It'll be on till my Wednesday.
All right. So do you need me to load in or?
Not anymore. I've got it. Okay, it's deleting a few AI. Spawns a bit too many AI sometimes. Rightio. You can go to the Arsenal area.
Right.
Okay, you can go to the Arsenal area now. I'll put the thing. Okay, yeah. It's on all.
Yep. I got into it. And load. Right. I'm waiting by the staircase.
What I'm going to do is just change the time a little bit to a more better and beautiful day. I'll put the line load out. Ah, motherfucker. Thank God I have 2 saves of it. I nearly deleted my actual main loadout. That would have been a bit bad, wouldn't it?
Good.
So, you can also use, what's it called, animations. You can use static poses or action or attention, for the photo.
Let me see these poses. What the fuck is this? I have an idea. Hold on. What the fuck is this? I have to cancel animation, do I? Right.
Yeah. Usually people go just to attention 1. Yeah, attention 1 or attention 2. Whatever it is, or 1, I can't remember. Or whatever one you you feel comfortable going on Twitter for.
If you actually feel me, I want to be more retarded than usual. So, let me see the dumb ones. Fuck is this? Yeah, can I take one like this?
I'll take one like this, and then there you go. Now we'll take a serious one. let's take a serious. Well, go to attention 2.
Ah, alright. Okay.
Okay. Say cheese.
Banana.
Right, yeah.
Get it? Because
Yep.
that's cheese, but in another language.
Right, yeah. That is the end of your training. I'm personally going to be hopping offline because I got to go to bed for work. You can either muck around, well, what you said, self-admin, or just muck around on this map. You can take any of the Zeus slots on any map if you want to, just have a look around and feel free to explore.
Alright. Unfortunately, I'll be heading for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Right, yeah, so talk to you guys later.
Alright. See you then.
And for you, Twitch, we are going to be finishing it here. So, until then, cheerio.
This is all I have left. Crawl back to sleep. This is all